Let me ask you one simple question. I want you to think about this for a second. What is Jesus' purpose? You don't have to answer out loud. I want you to think about it. Just let that pop in your mind. Why did Jesus come? Why do we celebrate Christmas, the birth of Christ? Why do we celebrate Easter, the death, burial, and resurrection of Christ? Why? What did Jesus come for? And you know what? We would say, well, Jesus came to save us. And is that true? Absolutely. That's the purpose of Jesus, isn't it? Amen. Jesus came to keep us out of hell. Yeah, that's good. You don't have to go to the hot place if you know Jesus. Isn't that good? Absolutely. Jesus taught us to obey. Is that one of his purposes? Absolutely it is. Yes, that's a good purpose of Jesus. But what if I were to tell you there's a purpose that no one really talks about, but we should? Let me show it to you. John chapter 10, verse 10. Jesus shares this purpose about himself. He says this. He says, the thief's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. Listen to what Jesus said. But my purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. I run into people all the time that have settled for misery. And they'll mark it up and go, yeah, there's just a purpose in everything, and God knows I'm going to be miserable, but in the next life, I'm going to be good. You ever heard that before? When I get to heaven, everything's going to be great. Can I tell you something? That Jesus is not exactly in that, because he says his purpose is actually to bring a life to you even right now that's rich and satisfying. The greatest advertisement for Christianity is people that walk through difficult times and hard circumstances in a difficult world and crazy questions, yet they're full of this joy that's unexplainable. That's the greatest advertisement for Christianity. In fact, I'll tell you this much, the worst advertisement for Christianity is grumpy, mean, crusty old, upset, stuck in your mess followers of Jesus, supposed followers of Jesus. Jesus said, you know what? I want you to have this life. There's a certain kind of life I want you to experience. And by living out this life, doesn't mean it's always going to be easy. Doesn't mean it's always going to be convenient. But by living out the kind of satisfying life that I want you to have, the world will look and go, I need what she's got. The moment we step across that line and we say, God, I'm going to live for you and you are more important and I want you more than anything else, something special happens. That's what you're invited to. And all of us are invited to it. The invitation goes out to whosoever will. Whosoever will. This is not just about getting out of hell. This is about living this rich and satisfying life that Jesus is offering us. You have a chance to have that. It's yours and mine if we'll just take him up on it.